How's it going, everyone? Sinikle here with, well, if you can believe it, Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, you might be wondering, I thought this was over. Why are you back here again? Well, that's because what I got in the finale, quotes on that, was the bad ending, quote unquote. So, supposed. You can call it a bad ending. I thought it was a little bit nice that we got that little piano sequence at the end with a thank you note from the developers and Monica. Quotes on that too. But yeah, now we're going for the best ending. Now, why I didn't get that was due to not me receiving all of the CG. You know, those special images of all the 4 lovely ladies right there on the screen? I haven't got those. I only got Yuri's, Sayori's, and Monica's. Now, the one person that I was missing was Natsuki. So, what I'm gonna do, and to get this best ending, quote unquote, I guess play it again. And I have a walkthrough. It's a spoiler-free walkthrough, but I played it already once before, so who cares about me being spoiled right now, right? But I'm gonna get all the CG, and then I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get to things that I haven't experienced yet in the previous videos. I'll read those along with, but I'm gonna skip everything else that we have already seen if you have watched my videos in the previous videos. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. It's time to write your poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So to achieve this best ending, save right here at the first poem. I'm gonna re-overwrite this whole thing so you can see that I saved right here at the first poem. Also, who you need to go for first? Sayori. She's the first chick to go after first. But there is an important part. You have to save the game at the first poem, hang out with Yuri at the choice where it gives you to hang out with someone over the weekend. Then, during the weekend, tell Sayori that I love you once you get to the CG graphic, which we have already seen before. It's where we hug each other. Load the save file for the first poem. You can go past the scene with the CG ends, but do not go past that. So I'll do that. Then I'll go start with a playthrough of Natsuki, continue on reading her playthrough because we have not experienced her playthrough yet, her experience in all this. And then after she is finished, we're going to go past Yuri, and then the she-devil herself, Monica. So without further ado, let us continue on. Alright everyone, I have caught up to Natsuki's playthrough. We are clean. I clicked skip, and it's supposed to stop when we see unseen text. And here we are right now, where she's going, ugh. We have finished doing her selective choice words for the first poem. So yes, we are officially now, I believe, in her first playthrough. Here we are. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know? Anyway, I heard you bring it up at some point. Dude, this is like not even just a day ago. What the fuck? That's so stupid. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. How is I read manga written on my face? Do I have like a dorky look? I mean, not everyone who reads manga is dorky and shit. What? Whatever. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Why? No, I wanted to look at it. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls is a series I've never heard of in my entire life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Well, you don't have to take that attitude with me. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I haven't even said anything yet. Hey, look at that! I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. God. But I'll tell you one thing, Sinikle. Consider this a lesson that's straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sheesh, take a chill pill. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Wow, she hopes I won't notice. I noticed. Don't you worry, darling. Don't you worry. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. You gotta have that plot. Okay. Us males know what we're talking about. Maybe some girls do. Yeah. You all know. Go on. Boys and girls. What? So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Wow. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. You haven't seen me at my full power! Power level's over 9,000! Wait, what? Good save. Yeah, good save, baby. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Ugh. Oh, wait, she likes baking, doesn't she? This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Oh god, that is pathetic. Okay. She's even, like, dissing herself. That is pathetic. Okay. Definitely not a coincidence. Yes! I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? Yay! We got one of the CGs! We got 2 left. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, ugh, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Like, ugh, God. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Oh my god. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Yeah. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot what that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Ooh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Okay, I will finish it. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, damn. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Oh my god. We're like bumping. Wait, what? She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Baby, no, don't go. Don't go. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. By the way, that's kind of a little bit rude. I mean, you're friends with her now, give a little bit of consideration and, you know. But whatever. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? If it gets bent, I'll kill you. Funny. Okay. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? And we have already seen this, so skip ahead! Alright, let's go with Natsuki first to get her out of the way, so we can then skip everyone else's poems and resume ourselves. Okay? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Yeah, you can't find anything, baby, because I was careful to pick everything that you liked. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Come on! I wrote this when I could have been doing other things! Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share your poems. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. What the fuck did I just read? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts and gets caught in her throat. Retort gets caught in their throat. Yeah, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're so self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me your poem, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Alright, and yeah, this is the same, so we can skip this. Oh, this is new. Oh, okay. Oh, because, yeah, it's... They're reading it, and then they're gonna say, oh, you thought of Natsuki while you read it. Okay. This is a good poem, Sinikle. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Well, that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you, well, wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Okay, here it is. Okay, we can skip now. Everything's good. Okay, yep, so everything from then on is the same, so I'm just going to skip through these. Okay, with Monica, something new happened. I like it, Sinikle. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things too. Wait, I don't know if I read that right, but that doesn't matter because I can skip through this and we are good. Okay, now during Sayori's playthrough, I picked Help Me Sayori. So I'm thinking, during Natsuki's playthrough, I think I have to choose Natsuki's. Yuri? You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. You little whiner. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Okay. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So, you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Sinikle. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri! Sayori! I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Yuri. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Sinikle. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, none at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in a literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. Okay, that is not new, so we go skipping. And it is second poem. So, again, I'll be skipping this for you all until something new happens. Boom. And here we are with something new again. After our second round of poems. when there are 3 of them. So, we're almost there to some probably heated stuff. But I think we're about to be rewarded with some new 1 CJ, so let's continue on. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of the Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Oh my god, hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minoru and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there though. I just had to reorganize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. And in the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them over to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. Oh my god, you can do it! You can do it, Natsuki! I believe in you! The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as per usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the small boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Oh no! Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The tool wobbles. That's just the stool wobbles, not tool. What the Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. But there! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I could do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna go get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Oosh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There's the CJ, so fabulous in its all glory. Aha, there we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? The chair swivels. Oh my god. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah! I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Huh. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl's box set, easily the largest one of the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Sinikle. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. All right. Just let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. Well, what are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. No, you perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. Oh my god, I love this situation. It's so fucking funny. It's cute too. Oh lord. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Oh my god. Oh no. Natsuki. Gah! Oh, she said "Kya" with those eyes. I love it. The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Rude. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Good. Gross. Gah. The fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. That fucking comment. Are you trying to kill your club members? Oh my god, if you only knew. If only you knew, Natsuki! Anyway. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't? Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. She sobs. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day, okay? Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help you cheer up a bit, huh? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you did. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Hehehe. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright. So, obvious some new dialogue here. So let's go ahead and start with Natsuki. Right off the bat. Something new. Alright. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back to the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously! You think I'll let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you! Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Sinikle? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. Oh no. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sinikle? Maybe. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. You fourth wall breaking bitch. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the club room. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Sinikle wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sinikle is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh, never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Sinikle is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. And mine isn't. So yep, this is the same. It's grocery scrolls. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, well, there you go. And let's go ahead and skip this because this is the usual dialogue, and nope, okay, we're stopped right here. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Oh, look, wait. Hold the phone. I didn't look at Monika's. I never got to look at Monika's poem. But she got to look at mine. That's not fair. Anyway, let's go to Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Sinikle. It has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Fucking Christ, Sayori. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Of course you like happy poems. Everyone enjoy happy poems, and I didn't read that line, goddammit! Sometimes, a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Sinikle. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? And this is the creepy poem. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, holy crap. Oh, god damn it. Okay, this is a lot of reading. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen whenever I think before I speak. I just come off as so awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside of me make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. Oh no, I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki or Sayori. Yuri? Please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Alright, so this is new as well. Now it's replaced Yuri with Natsuki. Now, in the walkthrough I am using, by the way, I will put down the link for it in the description if you want, play along with and get all the endings and stuff like that. But anyway, in it does not say anything about the choice for this, so I don't think it matters. But I will go ahead and choose Natsuki right here. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? It has nothing to do with what I just said, and we can skip that. Okay. So, third and last poem before we get to our last CG. And we can save, go straight to Yuri, skip that, go to Monica, and blah, blah, blah. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are with something new, once again on day 3, or after poem 3, to be more clear. So, without further ado, let's continue on. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Why are you next to me? Why are you so close? Back up, I have some personal space here. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried, but baka. I was just... I'm sorry, but she is such a tsundere. God damn it, tsundere. Okay, Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, she wants to read it with us. That is so adorable. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. Oh, you kinda are. Wait, what? If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything? She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it really is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. So, Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down lately. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something, could have happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. I know, I have terrible phrasing, and I'm talking to my actual self right now. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's, well, not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. We're practically childhood friends. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, so nothing new there. Again, let's go ahead and start with Natsuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? Pfft, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, aren't you? What are you talking about? Your writing is obviously the best. I mean, come on. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did it. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right, Sinikle? Please just tell me you like my poems. Please, just tell me. I need a win. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. Someone I love. I know I sound stupid. You and me, baby. Yep. But there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki? Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki? If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into the poem. Don't read it. Before I can pick it up again, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. God damn it, stop wrinkling it. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. What? Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry for it, if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes away from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. Okay, so this is new. Okay, I like this. Okay. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart. But what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer. My poems are a little bit dear because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can't think these things sometimes too. Did I say can't? I can think these... Oh, Lord. Remember that I can think these things sometimes too. Oh, Lordy, Lord. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Well, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with that assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Aw, she's letting me keep the poem. That's adorable. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. By her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. And now we go ahead and skip over the rest. If they're not new. Okay, they are new. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. But that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Sinikle. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, though. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow! Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Alright, fine then. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now.
Excuse-moi, senor. I don't need your attitude.
Hi, Sinikle. Okay, that's the same. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Sinikle. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding, Sinikle. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but that's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her in the club, it also kind of sounds unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now, okay? Alright. Well, there's that. We have already seen these, so skip it. And of course, now we choose who to hang out over the weekend. And so, for Natsuki, we're going for Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'd be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Okay, that was kind of dark. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. Yeah, definitely. What about you, Sinikle? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. You're a little bit short. How are you able to reach? Oh god, I'm being a dick. Okay. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out of the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, well, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that.
It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind.
Come on, girl. If you want to hang out a little bit longer, just say so. Just say so.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I'm, well, God pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of the school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Something to boil? Yes. Come to daddy. What? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Oh, you dirty birdie. You dirty, dirty bird. Oh, shout out to Misery. Anyway, it's Sunday already. Okay, I thought I could skip this because, yeah, because it's now saying Natsuki, not Sayori. Okay, well, whatever. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes to complain about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been, well, worried about her in the back of my mind. Okay, this is all the same, so we skip through this. She's alive here. We're good and Gucci. Okay, she says she's depressed. She has a depression disorder. Okay, anyway, we're back home. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Oh my god. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Oh my god, my baby girl. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Oh, look at that. She looks cute. I like that. Sup? Wow. Wow. Sup? Sup? Did I read that right? Sup? She's a little bit different outside the school. Or maybe because we had that long conversation through text, she opened up a little bit to me. Anyway, continuing on. Sorry. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of the school. Anyway, I'm coming in. That was a fucking mouthful. Holy crap. I'm surprised I got through it. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to do, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than saying snarky. Saying something snarky, like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? I'm starting to think so there, boy. Anyway. Yes, Sinikle. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Sinikle? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag from Natsuki as she holds it out to me. Gugh, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. God damn. It seems like I've always underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest.
Oh, my poor chest.
Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Eh?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid? I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate, too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that, anyway? Just trust me on this one. Oh, hint. That's what he said. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You got all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sinikle. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. In this corner, we got 110-pound Schmidt Natsuki. In this corner, we got I'm not revealing my weight, something Sinikle. Fight! Anyway, sorry. What the fuck is this? Oh, Lord. Actually, she's probably more like, 190 pounds? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Leave me alone. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. I don't even know why you're saying fluid and not what it actually is. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Oh my god, you're a messy, messy couple, aren't ya? Anyway. sorry. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Oh my. Sinikle, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the colors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of coloring into each. Ah, that looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, right? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Oh, maybe that's the plan. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work here? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try, bitch. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. Oh, I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob. Glob? I was about to say blob. Glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Why are you using your tongue, huh? Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Boom! I'm pushing her against the wall. What? Stop! You're not tickling me, although I'm laughing and saying stop for no reason. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh my god. That's a little bit, things are heating up in here. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Sinikle, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Oh my god. Yes, she's breathing on me. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts... Oh, fuck. The fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. God damn, don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Boy. You struck out. Ah, that smells good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Yeah, baby. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. No. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Yeah, trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they have gotten. Wait, what? No, that wasn't right. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ugh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. and then she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me that way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed now. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga, or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Sinikle? I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Oh, Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Sinikle. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Sinikle. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. I just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Okay, so this is all the same from our first playthrough, so we're going to go ahead and save right here. And what we're going to do now is, if I can look through here. Okay, so now that we are done with Natsuki's playthrough, what I'm going to do is skip past Yuri's, because we've already experienced hers in the first playthrough. And then I'm going to go through Monika's, get all the CG and everything. Once I have the 9 CG, I will commence the credits, quote-unquote, and the special message from the developers, and again, quote-unquote, Monika. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright everyone, we are back with the no Monika playthrough after completing everything, getting all the CG. We are finally about to get the quote-unquote best ending. Now there are only a few differences in this so-called best ending, and that would be she is Sayori. She says some things a little bit different to our first run throughout the whole game. I believe it's a line or two difference than the first run. But she says nice things, and it was nice and everything, so I still felt that I wanted this ending just to see the difference. So let's go ahead, without further ado, continue on. I guess that meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Cynical. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Cynical, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Cynical, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted... And here it is. Okay. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Cynical? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Cynical. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Oh wow, that wasn't a small difference. That was actually a big one. And then here's this the credits, so I'll leave it going.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows how to love you. I'll leave you be.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh, wow. No, wait. I think this is the little thank you page. Oh, wait. Well, okay. To the special player who achieved the special ending, for years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in broad new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo, even if not a masterpiece. Any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bands of interactive media, I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Zavato. Oh my god. Oh, dude, you made an amazing experience. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Mwah. Hats off to you. Oh, I am so glad I decided to play through this. So freaking glad I did. And I'm glad I got this ending, in this special ending, and the special message from you, Dan. Thank you again so much. And I hope you make more. I mean, you have done so well with this. So if you're thinking of making something in the future, let us all know, because we'll jump right on in for that project. And yeah. And okay, while the credits were rolling, I actually had to leave my desk, so I didn't see the everything. But when I came back while the credits were still going, I actually saw that the CGs weren't being deleted by Monica. So that was great too. That was an awesome new addition to getting the special ending, as well as I'm not sure if this was in the other ending as well, but I did notice a special thank you saying Monica and Sinikle right next to Monica's CG. That was awesome. I don't know if that was in the other credit ending, but again, awesome. I would have to give this game a 5 out of 5. I mean, honestly, it was so great. It gave me goosebumps. It gave me thrills. Honestly, I jump scared quite a bit. And it gave me heartfelt quivers in me and everything. It was just an awesome experience, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I'm pretty sure this is the ending. Yep. Okay. So we're going to leave it here. I believe that's everything. Now, I know I have not gotten all these weird, creepy moments of Natsuki's, because I guess I haven't gone through her creepy stuff, because I haven't gotten her favorite choice words throughout the whole Sayori being dead and going through the second playthrough of going after Natsuki. It was mainly towards Yuri, I noticed. I don't know why that was, but if you want me to get all those creepy Natsuki moments, let me know down in the comments below. I will do that for you guys. And yeah, any other feedback that you can offer, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up for me and Dan. Again, Dan Salvato, you were amazing. This was an amazing experience. Thank you again. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next playthrough. See you then. Goodbye.